A good player, a damn good player. But now, what are you thinking? Are you thinking, dare I say it, management?
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think is what I'm looking to do. I haven't officially retired yet. Got a few options here and there, but excuse me. I think I'm looking at the next 10, 15 years. So if I play, it's probably going to be another year or two if I'm lucky. So I'm looking long term. So I'm definitely looking to do some coaching and eventually become a manager.
That's how you see your future.
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe be a number 2 to start with, and then hopefully move up the food chain.
Yeah, that would be the plan. I'm not pretending because I play football for 20 years. I know the game, so I want to learn. So I want to be a number 2 or number 3, whatever, and coach, and eventually when I feel ready, become a manager.
I mean, you'll have learned so much along the way. Who specifically would you pick out as someone who has been great for you in the sense of inspiring you, in the sense of saying to you, this is what you can do, this is what you can achieve in football? Oh,
I had so many, Jim, but the one would come in mind, I think no one would be surprised, is Neil Warnock, because I think his man management, I think for me, is key. You can argue about his football, the way you want to play, or, people said it's not football or whatever, but for me, I don't really care. I look the person, and he's a very, very good man. He helped me a lot, me and the missus and the kids, give me good advice, and even give me confidence as well to be a better player. And for me, you've got the whole package. Man management for me is key, and if I have to pick one, I would pick him definitely.
No surprise to you, Simon. That's why you employed him.
No, absolutely. I mean, the style of football he plays is arguable. You play with the players that you've got. When I had him at Palace, we had Scott Sinclair and Wayne Routledge and Victor Moses, so we played an offensive brand of football. When Cardiff got promoted, they played a different brand of football. But what he is, and there's a lot of misrepresentation, he's a fabulous man manager of players. Uses Sharon in the mix as well because she's great as well, his wife.
Very good.
But he is a proper football guy and a proper football manager and a proper man manager as well.
Yeah. Saul, that the Championship is no playground, is it? It's a brutal league.
Oh, yeah.
How's Vincent Kompany going to do with Burnley?
It'd be a shock because, he had a very, very successful career in the Premier League. He don't know what the Championship is all about. So it'd be a surprise for a minute, but I'm sure he will adapt. He's a very, very clever man. And I wish him all the best. I like him a lot. I know him personally. He's a good man, and I believe he'd be successful. But I think it'd be a shock for a minute when he first got to the games.
Does it amaze you sometimes, Saul, where football has gone? I mean, your fellow countryman Kylian Mbappe, $1 million a week. I
mean, I will agree with Simon in there, and my fellow teammate who said, I'm not honest because I'm a player and I would like to earn those type of money. But where are we going? I don't think it's right. I think we should have a salary cap. I heard Simon talking about that a lot because, you can't justify $1 million a week. And I'm a huge fan of Mbappe. I think he's unbelievable. But who deserves $1 million a week? But you can get me going on that for hours, so I may just stop here.
Are you just saying this because he's sitting opposite?
No, at all. To be fair, everyone will tell you I'm a huge fan. I listen to him all the time. I listen to you guys. I used to watch the debate when you were on Sky. Mm-hmm. I honestly think we need more people like him. Sorry, Jim.
What happened to the debate?
I out-debated them. You've got an interesting career path. Obviously, you've played in the Ivory Coast, and you'll have played with Drogba and people of that nature. You'll have played in. It's an interesting journey going from PSG into the Scottish leagues to one of my favourite teams in Scotland, which is Hibernian, because Georgie Best played for them. So I always liked Hibernian. Yeah. But all of these parts, have you done your badges?
I did. Yeah.
You've done your badges, right? So you're now on a trajectory where you have an opportunity. Are you going to pick and choose, or you're going to pick and choose? But are you going to be realistic in your expectations about? I mean, I remember years ago interviewing Tony Adams before he retired, and he wanted to be a manager. That was it. I said, well, you don't know anything yet in that respect. You need to do a number 2 job and learn your trade for that.
Absolutely.
Is that how you see it?
Definitely, Simon, because like I said before, I don't pretend because I play the game, I know everything, so I want to learn the trade. But it's a fine line between that because with all due respect, I don't really want to start right at the bottom.
No, of course.
You know what I mean? Because any good chef need a good kitchen and good ingredient to be successful, So I'm not going to say that I need and I deserve a Premier League club.
Could you see yourself in a development squad role?
Yeah, I can do that.
Like Steven Gerrard did.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think he done it the right way. Having like the 23s, Liverpool first, and went to Rangers and learn the trade. That's definitely something I want to do. But you never know if someone offer me Chelsea tomorrow. I'm going to
Oh,
have
of
to
course.
think about it.
Yeah,
you
of
know.
course.
But you were born in Ivry-sur-Seine, was it?
That's right.
In France.
In France, yeah.
But of course, you opted for Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, it was a funny one because I played with the French national team until the 23s, and I decided to go for Ivory Coast because they were playing the World Cup at the time.
Yeah.
So I just jumped in there.
It's a bit like Vieira, isn't it?
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
he opted for France, but was born in Senegal.
Yeah.
With this level of intellect and outlook, it's very little doubt to me that he's going to carve a path in career management in football. Very little doubt. The way he looks at the world, the way he speaks, and the characteristics, I don't think he'll have any problems being successful in management. I think you'll be
I
fine,
appreciate
mate.
that, Simon. I appreciate that.
I think you'll be fine,
You just
mate.
give me the compliment back. But I think, to be fair, Simon, I didn't, when I started playing up, it wasn't on my mind. But going through, you know.
It's the biggest step now because it's a complete change. You're going from looking after yourself to looking after a whole raft of other people.
Yes,
and managing up as well, the people above
exactly.
you.
And I think that's where
a lot of people fall down.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I think you have to be smart when you manage above because.
And I think you got that within your locker easy.
We'll see, because sometimes I lose my temper, but I try to.
That's not a bad thing.
You know,
Oh,
Losing temper's not a
I
bad
can't even
thing.
imagine that. Look at that smile. Sol, you're a brave boy. Thank you so much
you,
this
guys.
morning. I'll finish with a message for you. Innes up in Scotland. Sol, please come back to Dunfermline. Don't do anything hasty. So that's all I'm saying. Although what a great part of the country that is, Dunfermline up there in Scotland. Sol Bamba with us this lunchtime live on talkSPORT.
Jim White and Simon Jordan. Monday to Friday mornings from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.